Hey guys, Vincent here. Welcome to the second part of this intermediate level sequence. Now, fortunately for us, we have done the hardest part. Don't fret, it just gets easier from there. We're just gonna go downhill from this peak we just conquered. What I want you to do is learn maybe something new, which is gonna be a twisting transition into the floor. So the gist of it is us being able to twist and anchor our bum on one heel, just like we would do in a tripod, and find the floor here. We could call that a standing carousel. It is exactly the same motion and pattern than the carousel, only from a higher stance. Now, what may happen is when you try to do this, the nervous system might actually refuse to do so because of the height, because of the fear of injuring your wrist or elbow, and you might find yourself losing balance here. What you want to work on first is a horse carousel, where we start in some form of a horse stance. Now, we're not gonna be too picky about the vocabulary in Kung Fu, but we are flexing our hips and knees, our bum is closer to the floor. We are going to pivot on one side, sit on the opposite heel. And if I go to the right, I bring my right hand down. And exact same logic, the less I pivot, the easier it is. So I start here, I go this way, I sit on this heel, and I end up facing this wall first. I start here, I go left hand, sit on the right heel, left hand down. If that's easy, we try to go for a 360. So here we go all the way there. If that's too hard and you want to find an intermediate, namely if I start here and I go to my right side, I want to end up facing this. That's a 270. Now keep practicing until you can stand up, lean on one side, and roll your way down into a carousel. At the end of this motion, you want to be ideally with one heel, the support heel of the floor. We are in a tripedal. So from our tripedal, and notice that if your heel comes down, you can pull back up before the end of the movement. We're going to perform a close cousin of the heartbreaker. So here, just like we would do in an S roll A, we bring both hands down, but soon enough, I want to bring my knee and my hip down to find myself sitting. We are on the tripedal, going to the right, left hand down, left foot down, left knee down, left hip down, and sit. Going to the left, sitting on the right heel, right hand down, right foot down, right knee, right hip, down. Here's how we're gonna connect both sections together. We are in a tripedal. We perform this little heartbreaker. Once we find ourselves sitting, we are going to catch a ball that would be thrown at our back, here. And when doing so, I like to delay my head just for added drama. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do that all the way until the end of the catch the ball. So we here, left hand, left foot, left knee, left hip, right hand, look, catch left hand. To the right side again, left hand, slide the left, and knee, and hip, and hand, and up, and roll, and whoop. And from there, it's just a matter of piecing the puzzle together. So we rewind all the way back to the standing up carousel, and we continue after the catch the ball into our whiz-it, and from the whiz-it into the backspin, finishing with the whip. From where we are right there, you may want to add one movement after the other. At first, you want to mark pauses between each big chunk of movements, and eventually you want to work on the transitions to have one big move. I advise at first that you start counting to know where it becomes hard, to know where you need to zoom on to refine the actual movement. Again, the sequence is not the easiest.